I had breast cancer and I had a bilateral mastectomy in St. Thomas Ascension. I noticed I had a lump on my left breast and I went in for a mammogram. Dr. Lindbergh called and said they had news for me that I had breast cancer. Ascension was wonderful about just getting all the appointments I needed done in order. And as soon as I got in, I just felt very comforted. Dr. Lindbergh gave me a call post-op and said everything was clear. All my margins are clear, my lymph nodes were clear. It's scary news, the word cancer. You don't think it's gonna be like with your name right next to it. You need to trust your staff, the staff that's taking care of you. I felt like I can trust her. She's gonna take good care of me.